friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind God Updates and God Too, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Deputy drawn to fatal crash by mother's frantic screams, then realizes her baby isn't breathing. Written by Julie Provost, read by Julie Provost. In early February, a Florida deputy arrived on the scene of an accident. A baby was trapped, but he was able to save her. The family is forever grateful for his heroic actions. Charlotte County Deputy Sergeant Dave Musgrove was on duty when a motorcycle sped by him going over 100 miles per hour. Just a few minutes later, he came across the accident scene. The motorist had passed away and was wedged into the rear window of 22-year-old Kaylee Foley's car. Kaylee was driving with her two daughters, 3-year-old Ariel and 6-month-old Lola. The deputy heard Kaylee calling for her baby, so he grabbed Ariel and pulled her to safety. First, he didn't realize there was another baby. Once he did, he flagged down someone driving by to hold the toddler while he rescued Lola. According to people, the baby was trapped under the dead motorcyclist. When he was able to get the baby, she was lifeless and he couldn't find a pulse. He performed CPR and then he felt her take a breath. "He's our hero," Kaylee says. "We will never repay him for what he did, because what he did for us was life-changing." Lisa Foley, the baby's grandmother, said, "The first thing he said to me was, 'I hate all the recognition. I was doing my job.' Too bad, buddy. You're getting it. I want you to be recognized in every way possible because what he did was life-changing for our family." While Ariel had some minor injuries, Lola is still hospitalized. According to ABC Action News, she suffered head trauma and remains on a ventilator. She's also receiving medication for seizures. Her family does feel hopeful about her recovery. "She looks at us, she recognizes our voices. Obviously, she kicks her feet and she looks at you, tracks you with her eyes," said Lisa. Both Kaylee and Lisa will always remember what Deputy Sergeant Dave Musgrove did for them that day. Kaylee says, "He's part of our family now. He's invited to all the parties, all the special occasions, all the events. He's invited and he's one of us now. I really appreciate him. He's my angel." It was quite a miracle when the deputy saved Lola. This family needed one, as Lola was born just 2 days after Kaylee lost her fiancé. The family has already been through so much. We have to thank God for putting Sergeant Dave Musgrove on the road that exact time and having him do what was needed to save Lola. Send our prayers to baby Lola and the entire family as they go through the recovery period. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. Philippians 4:6. Little girl at dance recital is not having it, and her reaction is absolutely hilarious. Written by Adam Staten, read by Julie Provost. One little girl at a dance recital made no effort to hide her true feelings, and as the rest of the kids performed the adorable routine, her hilarious reaction had everyone cracking up. Children are brutally honest individuals. As all parents understand, whatever youngsters are thinking or feeling at the time will inevitably find its way out of their mouths. They have not yet developed that filter that keeps adults from expressing every single thought running through their minds. In addition to children being completely honest with their words and thoughts, this honesty also includes their facial expressions. In a short video posted on YouTube, one young woman was unhappy about performing in a dance recital. How do we know that she was unhappy? It was all over her face. The 45-second clip started with the little girl at the dance recital looking off the stage behind her. However, when she turned back to the audience while her fellow performers are going through their synchronized dance steps, the little girl glares at the audience. She's unhappy about something and is not afraid of others knowing how she's feeling. Seconds into the video, text pops up, which perfectly sums up how the young woman is feeling about her current position on stage. POV, your mom put you in Twinkle Baby Dance and you absolutely hate your life, the text reads. While the other children continue to go through their dance steps, the young, angry woman also glares at them. She does not even attempt to half-heart dance step. She is not happy and is making that perfectly clear to anyone and everyone watching. Many are likely able to relate to this young woman's feelings. Most people probably would not be too thrilled about being forced to participate in a dance recital. The video is yet another example that children are some of the most honest members of our society. Often that honesty is hilarious. Proverbs 16:13. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him that speaks right.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.